dose of gravity, quicksand in the hourglasses, sinking under me. We all felt the flood that pulls inside of our hearts, and it's so unforgiving.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Vengeance Pay-Per-View, the second ever pay-per-view here in Universe Mode history. And tonight we will make some more history as we are live from Tampa Bay, Florida. And we have got an absolutely incredible show planned for you. Sorry for the long wait for this pay-per-view, but I assure you it is well worth it. And we are kicking things off tonight with a bang, as the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano, will be fighting for the United States title against his longtime rival, Bobby Lashley, in what might well be his final opportunity to gain the U.S. title here in Universe Mode. He's already had a chance at Money in the Bank against Lashley. Lashley obviously cheating. Shelton Benjamin, his new lackey, costing Johnny Gargano the championship, hitting a finisher on him. And that obviously caused Johnny Gargano to take the loss that night. He demanded a rematch. Shawn Michaels agreed and gave Gargano the rematch. And now, if Gargano can't get the win tonight, can't capitalize tonight, this might be his final opportunity. But here comes Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin, the team that refers to themselves as Domination. And it is a fitting name, as these two do truly just dominate everyone in their path. Lashley actually gained the United States Championship, I believe, in the first ever SmackDown, the first week of Universe Mode. And Lashley's held it for 7 long weeks after that. Almost a 2-month reign already for Bobby Lashley, and expect it to be a lot longer, especially if Gargano can't get it done tonight. And with the help of Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley has looked relatively unstoppable so far in Universe Mode. But Johnny Gargano has always been the underdog. He cherishes that role. He loves playing the role of the underdog in a match. And that's exactly what he is tonight, and that's exactly what he'll have to do tonight. Beat the odds and become the United States champion. As the crowd cheers on Johnny Gargano, and obviously not as much of a fan of Bobby Lashley. But you can't argue the pure dominance that has been displayed by Bobby Lashley. Now, if you haven't checked out the rest of Universe Mode, go ahead and do that before you watch this video. It's been an amazing ride so far. Thank you to everyone who's stuck with us. But go check out the rest of the videos, especially the Vengeance pay-per-view preview. Goes over all the rivalries, all the matches that led up to this event, including this one. And the referee hands the title belt over, and we are going to get underway momentarily. Lashley versus Gargano. Obviously, Shelton Benjamin in Lashley's corner, and already Bobby Lashley just taunting to the crowd. Gargano, oh wow, look at that. The kick hits Lashley square in the head, but isn't enough to take him down. Big elbow from Lashley. And another one this time. Gargano got in the way, though. And now Lashley backed up onto the ropes. Johnny Gargano sending Lashley across the ring, goes over the top twice now, and now, oh, big uppercut from Gargano. Gargano, the key for this match is getting the crowd on his side, trying to tire out Lashley, and a lot of fast-paced and running offense from Gargano will do that, will make that goal happen. And now already Shelton Benjamin getting involved, and now, oh, big elbow from Lashley. Goodness. God. So this match, expect Shelton Benjamin to play a key role in this one as Gargano sends Lashley to the outside. And Lashley's going to have a chance to regroup here for a second. But already once, Shelton Benjamin's gotten involved, distracting Johnny Gargano. Obviously at Money in the Bank, even attacking Johnny Gargano when the ref was down. And that allowed Lashley to pick up the win. Gargano just thrown across the ringside area. And Lashley's just taunting. Johnny Gargano is struggling here early, especially with the help of Benjamin on Lashley's side, but Lashley keeps going for those elbows, and it's not really working right now, but that clothesline has worked a couple times already. And now, big arm drag from Bobby Lashley. Look at this. Just launching Gargano into the air and down onto the knee. Stomach first, knocking all the wind out of Gargano's stomach. And now, look at Gargano. Back and lots of strikes, chops, and punches all over Lashley. My goodness. Gargano is fired up, but one big elbow from Lashley, and that will end the attack. One strike from the just dominant Lashley. That completely halts everything that Gargano had going in that match. And now look at this. Oh my God, Lashley just throwing Johnny Gargano overhead. Almost all the way across the ring. And now Gargano trying to fight back, kicks to the legs. That'll help him out in the long run. But again, the kicks can't take Lashley down. Staying on his feet after so much offense, now on the ropes, but still not down on the ground. Gargano sending him across the ring. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Hurricane Rana. And that finally takes Lashley down. But again, Shelton Benjamin getting involved with another distraction. And now Lashley, oh my God, just dropping Gargano onto the mat. And now just taunting to the crowd. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, wow, again targeting the midsection of Johnny Gargano, this time on the shoulder instead of the knee. But still, Gargano's finding a hard time getting into his rhythm. Big neck breaker, you don't see that move too often from Lashley. But that was perfectly executed now. Lashley, what is this? Oh, the way Gargano landed on his shoulders there. Not good. And these heavy impact moves are taking an impact already on Gargano. Now look at Gargano all the way across the ring, an uppercut into the corner, but once again, for I believe the third time this match, Shelton Benjamin gets involved, continuing to draw Gargano's attention away, and now Lashley, taking advantage again with some more heavy strikes that take Gargano down to the mat. But wait a minute, a submission from Lashley, but obviously Gargano's ring awareness there, leading him right to the ropes, and the referee calls the rope break. If we're to go over the attributes of each wrestler in this match, I think speed and aerial ability obviously has to go to Gargano. Probably power and striking goes to Lashley, and then in-ring smarts has to go to Gargano, and maybe even technical. But obviously, you know, that says that Gargano's the better wrestler, but with Shelton Benjamin on the outside, that just adds a whole nother layer into the wrestling match. So much that a manager can do for you. Helps you get focused, helps the other wrestlers stay unfocused. Obviously, in Money in the Bank's case, can cost you a match entirely. So, Shelton Benjamin is a total X factor in this match, as now Oh my gosh, look at Lashley just scooping him up, and then, oh, it might have bounced off the corner of the announce table there. Not sure. Either way, landing on the concrete on the outside, Lashley broke up the count. And now Lashley, what is Lashley looking for? Don't tell me he's going to go through the announce table. It looks like that's where he's headed. Gargano's now set up on the announce table. Oh my god. What is Lashley going to do here? Oh my goodness. Got him in a powerbomb position. Oh my god. Launching Gargano through the announce table. The crowd chanting that this is awesome. Already chaos erupts here at Vengeance, and we're only 10 minutes in. Unbelievable. Lashley now pacing around the ring, waiting. Gargano somehow gets up to his feet again. And now Gargano, oh wait a minute, from the corner. Oh, but Lashley saw it coming. Referee's down. Lashley thought about doing something, but the referee's back up. Oh, referee got in the way again of Lashley. He saw last pay-per-view, obviously Lashley used the referee being down to his advantage. Benjamin obviously taking that opportunity to attack Gargano and give a definite edge to Lashley in the match. And now Gargano trying to find his stride here. But again, Shelton Benjamin just does not let Gargano catch his groove. Every time Gargano finds a little bit of offense, Shelton Benjamin interferes and gives Lashley a second to breathe and come back into this match, as you just saw. Unreal. The odds are completely stacked against Gargano right now, but he's still fighting back, trying to stay alive. And now, oh no, a Dominator from Bobby Lashley. And he could pin him right now. I just don't think he wants to. Lashley could easily have just won the match, but he's not done. Oh, but Gargano still fighting back. Oh my goodness. Gargano now lining up Lashley in the corner. The super kick from Johnny Gargano. Again, a second one now, but oh my god. Shelton Benjamin adjusted the turnbuckle. Referee's distracted. The referee wasn't paying attention. And now look at this. Again, Benjamin getting involved. Gargano hit 2 super kicks on Bobby Lashley. But the turnbuckle being off made the referee not see the pinfall. And now Lashley stays alive. Unbelievable. But now Gargano locking in the Gargano escape. Referee trying to get into position. Lashley's trying to fight. And it looks like, oh my god, big knee, big fit, left hand now. From Lashley, and now, again, oh my gosh, targeting the midsection. Gargano continuing the incredible offense. He ducks a clothesline there, drop kick to the back. Gargano continuing to try to keep up the fast-paced offense, but Lashley has only gone down about 3 or 4 times this match. And now look at this, another Hurricane Rana from Gargano. Taking down Lashley. And now trying to get the crowd on his side. Trying to get him fired up. That's the best way for Gargano to do something here. Oh my gosh, a cutter. Onto Lashley. Busts him open. Benjamin, I think the referee's told him he's on his final warning. If he gets involved much more, he's going to be thrown out. But Lashley doesn't need it that time. This time just with a reversal, and now big elbow. Gargano onto the ropes now. Now what is Lashley going to do here? Bouncing Gargano off the ropes. Oh, big suplex there. Oh my gosh. Dominator. It's over. Gargano had little flurries of offense in that one, but in the end, the interference from Shelton Benjamin was just too much for Gargano to overcome. After being put through an announce table, multiple dominators, multiple devastating clotheslines, and other things. He just couldn't hold on any longer. Gargano put up a hell of a fight, though. As you can see, the referee bothered with the turnbuckle there, not paying attention to the pin, which didn't allow Gargano to get the win. The Gargano escape couldn't quite work. Lashley fought out, and then it was Lashley from there hitting another Dominator and getting the win. And today, he will retain his United States title again, but still, lots of interferences from Shelton Benjamin. And wait a minute, Lashley just dropped the title. Going to the outside now. Calling Gargano to his feet. What is Lashley going to do? Lashley just taunting Gargano now. Oh my God! Pretended to hit him twice. Actually hit him. Gargano is bleeding on the ground. Oh my God, just continuing to hit him with the belt. Insult to injury from Lashley. Good God. A crowd obviously not a fan. Lashley retains. And I'm sure Shawn Michaels and Johnny Gargano are not going to be happy about this. We were supposed to fight the Viking Raiders tonight, but if it isn't for the titles, like it is right now, we aren't fighting. So Shawn, you can take your little match and shove it straight up your ass. We're taking this night off. B-Team out. Wait a minute. So the B-Team are just not showing up to their match? Yeah, so the B-Team were supposed to fight the Viking Raiders after they attacked the Viking Raiders multiple times. Because the Viking Raiders injured Bo Dallas a long time ago. But apparently they're not willing to fight the Viking Raiders if it isn't for the SmackDown Tag Team titles, which the Viking Raiders hold. So that match tonight is in jeopardy. I'm not sure if Shawn Michaels is willing to make it for the titles, especially on such short notice. So we might be a match short tonight, honestly. But enough about that match. This is a grudge match here. Shayna Baszler obviously beat Billie Kay a little while back on Monday Night Raw. And Peyton Royce obviously said she's going to avenge her friend and get the win over Shayna Baszler. And I have to say, it might be one of the poorest decisions in the history of professional wrestling by Peyton Royce. Shayna Baszler's been on an absolute tear. And I don't think she'll have a problem running through Peyton Royce here tonight. But here is the self-proclaimed woman destroyer, Shayna Baszler. Already taken out the likes of Peyton Royce's partner, Billie Kay, a few weeks ago, and then also beat Sarah Logan, I believe last Monday Night Raw, and absolutely destroyed her after the match. Doctors are saying this could possibly even be a career-ending injury for Sarah Logan. She clearly will not be in the ring again for a while to come. But if you think that Shayna Baszler cares about that, she does not. In fact, she enjoys doing that. She said it herself. Her goal is to run through the entire women's division, destroy everyone so that there's no one left standing to face Asuka, and then defeat Asuka herself. And unless something changes soon, I don't see that changing. I believe Shayna Baszler has the ability to run through the entire division. Look at the quick strikes. And taking Peyton Royce down to a knee and now down to the ground. Already with a couple punches and kicks. Baszler's already in firm control of this one. Oh, Royce just bounces off the turnbuckles, and now a big body slam from Shayna Baszler. I'm just getting fired up. But Peyton Royce trying to take advantage when Baszler wasn't paying attention. And she gets her down to the mat. Now look at this. Oh, looks like a leg drop almost there, but with a splits variation. I'm not sure, but oh, look at this. Baszler back to her feet and quickly with a big spine buster onto Peyton Royce. Now just gonna stomp away. Just continuing to pound away on the back. And now what is this? Suplex position. Oh, Peyton Royce able to shift the weight out of it. And now, oh, bulldog from behind. Maybe catching a bit of the bottom rope as well. Was Shayna Baszler there. And Peyton Royce now, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Seen this before. It's the Three Amigos. Peyton Royce does this quite often. Has even finished matches with it before. I think she knows it's not going to be enough to finish off Shayna Baszler, but still, good bit of offense there from Peyton Royce, and now she's in a pretty good spot here. She can keep Shayna Baszler grounded, and without the ability to strike, she should be okay, but just like that, reversal, and here come the strikes. Shayna Baszler just continuing to target every part of the body. And now look at Baszler. Oh, going after the arm now. And now, oh, stomping on it. The arm bending the wrong way, and I'm just laughing at Peyton Royce and perhaps the entire women's division as well. Shayna Baszler has made it clear she has no respect for anyone except for herself. She believes that she is easily the most dominant wrestler, or at least woman wrestler, in WWE history. And so far, she's done everything to prove that correct. And now look at this, just wrenching away on the arm, trying to pull it out of the socket. So sadistic from Shayna Baszler. And now Baszler just wondering what to do next. She loves inflicting pain, and she loves winning, and that together is a deadly combination. We've seen this before as well, almost mocking the triple suplexes. But Peyton Royce doing 2 of the gut-wrench suplexes, and now this one might be over extremely fast. Look in here for the Kirifuda clutch. Got it. And it looks like this one is going to be over extremely fast. About a 3-minute match. 3.5-minute match. Shayna Baszler takes care of business. Peyton Royce was able to get a few quick offensive moves in at the beginning, but very quickly we realized that Shayna Baszler was much too strong for Peyton Royce. Double gut-wrench suplexes. And then obviously the Kirifuda clutch. Very quickly, Peyton Royce wasn't able to breathe. Pat was forced to tap out. And so much for avenging Billie Kay, as Peyton Royce falls very quickly and very handily in this one as well. Shayna Baszler with quite the win here. The Queen of Spades asserts her dominance once again. This time on Peyton Royce, but wait a minute. It doesn't seem like she's done. Oh, come on. This match was already over. You absolutely destroyed her, and now, as she said, she's gonna injure everyone in the women's division. She didn't just say she's gonna beat everyone. She said she's gonna humiliate. She said she's gonna beat everyone. And now what is this? Setting her up next to the ring post. And now, oh my god! A big boot that crushes her head between her boot and the ring post. And Peyton Royce might have a cracked open head. And now, oh, Billie Kay! came to the rescue, and Shayna Baszler with a spear on the ramp. A spear on the ramp by Baszler. Billie Kay came from the back to try and help Peyton Royce. And took a spear, and now, oh my god, come on. Not on the other ring post. Oh my goodness. Shayna Baszler. Again! Oh my god. Billie Kay and Peyton Royce are just laying there. And Shayna Baszler admiring her handiwork, running through the women's division. My goodness, absolute destruction caused by Shayna Baszler, and so far she's possibly ended 3 women's careers. And Sarah Logan, Billie Kay, and Peyton Royce. But enough of that. This is one of the biggest matches in Universe Mode history. These two have been exchanging a lot of aggression and hatred back and forth. Pete Dunne recently targeting Aleister Black in his World Heavyweight Championship. Has an opportunity to capture the all-gold belt here tonight. The Bruiserweight is known for doing similar things to Shayna Baszler, a lot less submission-based. Pete Dunne is a lot less striking-based than Baszler, but Pete Dunne as a technician is unmatched. Able to work every single body part, no matter how vicious, no matter how unbearable it is to even watch. Pete Dunne has done it and will do it, especially if a championship's involved. And that's what Aleister Black has to watch out for tonight. Obviously, Aleister Black's first opponent, Roman Reigns, very experienced in the ring, a very dangerous competitor. But Pete Dunne can do so much damage with just one stomp of the foot, or one punch. He just knows how to work your body in incredible ways, but at the same time, this man can make you fade to black in a second. The World Heavyweight Champion, Aleister Black, rises from the dust, rises from the fog to defend his title once again. Such a mysterious guy, but oh so dangerous in the ring. He was able to get it done even after a vicious attack from Roman Reigns. Something that very few people in the wrestling business can say they've come close to doing. And Aleister Black did it. First try, no problem, and is now the world champion on Monday Night Raw. But when you're at the top, there's always people wanting to try to catch up to you, and that's the case right now. Pete Dunne wanting a shot at that World Heavyweight Championship. Aleister Black is one of the most mysterious superstars in the history of WWE. And when you get him mad, like Pete Dunne has, you better get ready to fight for your life. Pete Dunne, obviously, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Pete Dunne, during the contract signing between the two, put Aleister Black through a table, as most contract signings do end up going, but that lit a fuse under Aleister Black, and he said he will put down Pete Dunne just like he did with the big dog, as in Roman Reigns. But we will see what the outcome of tonight will be. Will Aleister Black be able to retain his title and walk out as the World Heavyweight Championship champion, still? Or will Pete Dunne get world title gold for the first time in his WWE career? Two people that many thought would never get to the top stage of WWE, and here they are, fighting for one of the most prized possessions in the industry. At Vengeance pay-per-view, Pete Dunne and Aleister Black ready to square off here tonight. The bell rings and we're underway, and already Pete Dunne gonna take an aggressive start. Pete Dunne gonna try to get offensive right away. Oh, wow. Big knee from Black in the suplex, but Aleister Black, no slouch either, able to pick up the pace as well. I think Pete Dunne knows the longer that this match goes, the more the Dutch Destroyer can have his striking ability just wear you down all over your body, and the more time in a match, the more chance, or the higher chance it is that Aleister Black will hit a black mass and absolutely knock your lights out, as he has so many times before. Oh my goodness. Referee is counting. This is a regular match. There are countouts, there are disqualifications, but the title will not change hands if one of those two are the outcome of this match. Count of 6 already. Pete Dunne knows he needs to get back in the ring, and he does exactly that. Going up to the top rope, though. Aleister Black trying to get to his feet. Pete Dunne now off the top. Oh my gosh, looked like he slipped, but just caught enough of the clothesline. Maybe caught a good amount of the clothesline, because Aleister Black is writhing in pain on the mat. Oh, but Aleister Black maybe playing possum there. Overreacting a little more than he had to. Able to take down Pete Dunne, and now playing the mind games already. That's a big part of Aleister Black's advantage. He's able to do that so well. Able to get in his opponent's head so easily, and that takes such a huge effect later in the match. Aleister Black trying to fire himself up. And these strikes from Pete Dunne just don't seem to be working. Oh my goodness, Aleister Black fighting back now. The more you punch him, the more mad he gets. That's all that happens. And now Black into the corner. Aleister Black now, what is he going to go for? Just cranking the arm, something that Pete Dunne likes to do. Oh my goodness, bending it the wrong way. Pete Dunne now on the apron. What is this? Oh my gosh, just ripped off the apron. Aleister Black. Jumping off the apron, and now again, getting in the headspace of Pete Dunne. And now just on the outside, choking him out almost on the ground. Count of 5 now. But Pete Dunne with the reversal kick to the gut. Pete Dunne, oh, throwing him into the barricade. And again, oh God, right into the midsection. Pete Dunne realizing he needs to refresh the count. And he does just that. The referee will have to start again from 0. Pete Dunne just using the barricade to his advantage here. And now what is this? Propping him up on the barricade. And a big boot to the head that was hanging off of the hard barricade there. And Pete Dunne trying to fire himself up now. Maybe get the crowd on his side. I highly doubt they'll go for it, though. The crowd seems to be bigger fans of Aleister Black, who will actually throw him back in the ring at the count of 9 to avoid the count-out victory. Aleister Black isn't one to take a cheap victory like that. He wants to prove that he is the best. He wants to fight for as long as he can before he wins. That's everything that Aleister Black is about. And now Black calling for Pete Dunne to get to his feet. Oh, big elbow to the top of the head. That sends Pete Dunne down to the mat. And now Black dragging him. Not sure where. Not sure for what purpose. Oh, big kick to the back of Pete Dunne. And again, gonna target the arm here. Oh. Aleister Black again. Just playing with Pete Dunne at this point. Pete Dunne is definitely not out of this match yet, but still needs to... Oh, well. That's what he needed. Aleister Black went for the running knee. Pete Dunne trying to fight back with some strikes of his own now. But you might not want to get in a striking match with the Dutch Destroyer. Pete Dunne actually got the better of that exchange. And now look at this. Oh my God. Pulling Aleister Black's head into the top rope. That will give you some serious whiplash, and now targeting the legs. And this is the game that Pete Dunne loves to play. Targeting the limbs, trying to weaken his opponent. Just inflicting pain is what this man loves. And of course, some gold around the waist wouldn't mind. He wouldn't mind that either. Now from the second rope, what is Pete Dunne going to look for? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, a backwards elbow drop. Maybe got some extra momentum there. And oh my God, a giant right hand. Aleister Black is still recovering, and Pete Dunne is seriously trying to fire himself up. Trying to fire himself up now, and oh! Look at this, just tearing away the face. Now, what is he gonna go for? Oh my God! Stomping the back of the head right into the mat. Pete Dunne. My goodness. Oh my God, again, this time a spinning right hand. And Aleister Black just took a lot of bad offense there. But Aleister Black's still able to fight back. What is this man made of? Big kick to the head, and just like that, able to pinpoint a strike so perfectly that it takes down his opponent in one smooth strike. How impressive is Aleister Black? And now, oh my gosh, big knees, now some elbows, everything! Another knee, and now Aleister Black, firmly in control. This match is going back and forth. Both men getting incredible offense in. Now what? Aleister Black just pacing around the outside. What could be going through this guy's mind? And now look at this. Just gonna have him up for a quick suplex. And go right back to the outside. What is going on? Trying to fire himself up. You never know what's going on in the head of Aleister Black. So mysterious. And so dangerous as well. Now just calling Pete Dunne towards him. What is this? Oh no. Oh, he drew him in. Hanging him up on the top rope. And now Aleister Black gonna splash in on Pete Dunne. Aleister Black is certainly in the head of Pete Dunne right now. Continuing the mind games. Continuing to hit some good offense. And I'm not sure if Pete Dunne has a very good idea of where he is right now. Oh my, what a kick. To the chin of Pete Dunne. That could be the knockout shot here for Aleister Black. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, a kick to the knee from Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne up to his feet. Oh my goodness. He's gonna hit it. The bitter end. Pete Dunne is able to hit the bitter end. And the cover. 1, 2. Oh my God. So close to being the end of the match. But a kick out at 2 3/4 from Aleister Black. And that keeps the match alive for the time being, but Aleister Black is not in the clear yet. Continuous offense from Pete Dunne is really taking a toll on Aleister Black, and now look at this. Again, going to target the legs. We saw this earlier. Oh, the knees. Even though there are knee pads, cannot feel good. A lot of pressure on those joints. And now look at this. Pete Dunne going to work the body. Oh, hyperextending at the elbow and the shoulder. Trying to render that arm useless. And now look at this. The chops echoing throughout the arena. Aleister Black in a return fire, though. A couple dangerous kicks. Pete Dunne stumbling. Oh, wow. Speaking of dangerous kicks. Off of the springboard, Aleister Black just nails Pete Dunne across the face. And now, oh, again though after the knee. Again after the knee. Aleister Black sent to the outside. Pete Dunne is fired up. He knows this is one of his last chances to get some good offense in this one. I think he went for the elbow, but almost got more of a splash there to the outside. And now look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Reversal. Pete Dunne stumbles throughout the ringside area. What is this now? Pete Dunne on the barrier. Count of 5. Just pounding away on the face. Oh my God. Aleister Black at the count of 7 into the ring. And he's going to go ahead and refresh it. And sit down. Aleister Black, you just wonder what goes on inside of that mind. Demented, screwed up mind. Again, just sitting there, almost taunting Pete Dunne. Oh my God, but Pete Dunne is never going to stop throwing. Neither is Aleister Black, though. Back and forth on the outside. Neither man willing to give an inch. Aleister Black gonna reverse. Oh my God, what a punch to the gut. Sending Pete Dunne back into the ring. Count of 8. Aleister Black into the ring. Oh my God. Referee got in the way. Pete Dunne still dazed. Referee, though, getting back up to his feet. Aleister Black checking on the referee. And now, oh, wait a minute. The distraction. Oh my God. The distraction of the referee. Pete Dunne gonna try to get the cover and the win. Oh my God. How did he just kick out? A second time. The referee distraction wasn't enough. And Aleister Black able to kick out. And now that Pete Dunne is down on the mat, it might be Aleister Black's time. And now Aleister Black is just stalking his prey. Oh my God. Black Mass from Aleister Black. This match is over if he goes for the cover, but it looks like he's not going to. And I think I know why. He's gonna go for a second Black Mass. And now he goes for the cover. The count of 3, and this match is over. What an incredible contest between two incredible wrestlers. Both fighting for one of the biggest prizes in the business. And Pete Dunne just couldn't quite do enough to get the job done tonight. But an incredible showing from both these guys nonetheless. Pete Dunne, I don't think this will be his last opportunity for a title anytime soon. And Aleister Black defends his title in a great way once again. The two bitter ends were not able to get it done, but the two Black Masses were. And that was the end of the match. Referee counted to 3, and Aleister Black once again stood tall over his opponent. Who could be next in line to stop him? He's elated to have his title back after an absolute war. Big win for Aleister Black. But we're not even close to done tonight, as this is a grudge match. Andrade Cien Almas facing off against The Miz. This is indeed a chance for some vengeance for Andrade. Andrade is out here tonight without Zelina Vega. He wanted to do this on his own. He wanted to give The Miz an ass whooping for what he did. And if you're new to the storyline, back at Money in the Bank, when Andrade was in the final of the Money in the Bank tournament, about to win the Money in the Bank briefcase, The Miz interfered in the match and costed Andrade the opportunity to get the briefcase. Andrade, obviously such a blow to his career at a young age, was not happy with that. Took exception and was able to get The Miz to agree to a match here at Vengeance. And now Andrade is finally gonna be able to get his hands on The Miz and make him pay for what he did. Andrade, definitely a fan favorite, and he probably is the favorite to win this match here tonight. Very gifted in the ring. So is The Miz, but the difference between these two is that Andrade takes wrestling seriously. It's pretty much all he cares about. The Miz, meanwhile, sees it as a job. Sees it as a path to fame. And he thinks that he is the best part of the wrestling industry. Obviously not quite a fan favorite. But The Miz sure thinks he is, unfortunately. He has had a very successful career, to be fair. Former WWE champion, former Money in the Bank holder, former multiple-time Intercontinental champion. That's probably what he's best known for. Also has held the US title and has had some fantastic rivalries in the past, namely with the likes of John Cena, Daniel Bryan a couple times. Had some really great moments in his career. And I'm sure there are many more ahead, but again, the attitude is just a hindrance for him at this point. So here we go. We're about to get underway in this match. Now both men are talking some crap early in this one. Andrade gonna go right after The Miz, trying to get an early start in this one. And now, wait a minute. Andrade gonna go after The Miz, sending him off the ropes, and now look at this. Oh my gosh, The Miz planted face first down in the mat. And now, look at this. He's sent into the corner, facing the turnbuckles here. And now, oh, big chop from Andrade. Oh, 3 of them. Andrade now. We've seen this before. The slap in the corner. That is a signature move of Andrade. Does it so often. The deception and the charisma of Andrade is unmatched. But look at this. The Miz early, looking for the figure 4. But oh, Andrade got his hand in the ropes. The Miz obviously not happy with that call. And The Miz is complaining to the referee now, saying that his hand wasn't in the ropes. And now we're just gonna call out to Andrade. The Miz. Oh, wait a minute. Reversal by Andrade. And now Andrade, look at this. Oh my goodness. What a move. The Miz is planted, and now look at Andrade to the opposite side of the ring. Can he make the leap? Oh my god. Landed hard. His legs caught the brunt. Caught the chest of the Miz. And was able to do some legitimate damage to the upper body of the Miz. And now look at Andrade. Hard-hitting style here, paying off early. And the Miz now in some trouble, but the Miz rolling out of the way. Drop toe hold by the Miz. And now the Miz, oh wait a minute. The Miz now with a big DDT. Oh wow, the head bouncing off the mat. And now, oh, I think he's going for the skull-crushing finale. It was reversed, though, back and forth now between these two. Oh, a running knee from the Miz. These two guys are really putting on a great match here in this one. The Miz now maybe reconsidering things, trying to get a strategy change here, and now yelling at Andrade, telling him that to back away. Oh my goodness, Andrade! I think the Miz was just gonna walk away and take the count out. Loss. But Andrade wants to fight. And that's what he's gonna do. Taking the Miz throughout the outside. Remember, these guys can both get counted out. Count of 4, the Miz now. Where's the Miz taking him? Taking him up the ramp now. Onto the barricade. Now, oh, bouncing his head off of the barricade. And now what is this? Punching him down to the mat. Or down to the steel, I guess. Count of 8. Wait a minute. The Miz at the count of 9. Unreal. Unbelievable. Come on. The Miz tried everything to get out of this match when he was finally forced into it by Andrade. Of course he found a loophole. Not even a clean win over Andrade. Pushed him to the outside, knocked him down a few times, ran back into the ring and took the countout win. And of course he's going to celebrate like he won the world title. Unbelievable. A pathetic showing from The Miz. And I'm sure Andrade will want some more revenge here in a bit. Unreal. Recently, the free agents, Gallows and Anderson in the tag team division, have been lighting up the independent scene, getting dominant wins, night in and night out, and they're making a case to get signed by either Raw or SmackDown in the near future. We will see where they end up, if they end up anywhere, but on the independent scene, they have looked unstoppable. We'll see what's next for this dominant duo, and if they will join us here in WWE anytime soon. Obviously, Gallows and Anderson had a long career here in WWE, were not drafted to either brand, and have really proven themselves out on the independent scene, and are making a serious case to get drafted by either Raw or SmackDown. It's a great opportunity for those two brands to buff their tag team divisions. And here comes Ruby Riott. She is the challenger here tonight for Asuka's Raw Women's Championship. Well, she has had an amazing reign so far, but tonight could be the end of it. as Ruby Riott obviously is going to put up a fight. And this is a chance for Riott to gain the first title of her WWE career. Asuka said she wanted a new opponent, someone to face here at Vengeance. Ruby Riott stepped up, took the challenge, and Asuka said, "Absolutely, I'll see you at Vengeance." Ruby Riott said that Asuka doesn't even belong in WWE. That she doesn't even belong in WWE, and that Ruby Riott should be the women's champion, but Asuka has something to say about that. The Raw Women's Champion has had a very good title reign up to this point, and she's looking to make it even more special. Clearly one of the most talented and dangerous wrestlers on the planet. Asuka sure knows how to have some fun, and sure knows how to win as well. Obviously, she's got that title around her waist. She's got many other accolades as well. Started as the NXT champion. And now on the main roster, she's found some amazing success as well. Asuka's certainly here to stay, but there is still a very good chance that Ruby Riott pulls something out of the bag and gets a win here tonight. That'll be quite the upset if I say so myself. Obviously, this match is for the Raw Women's Championship. Both women know that, and that adds even more to the pressure that they're already feeling, competing on such a big stage. These two now know this might be one of the final times they could even have a shot at gaining that title right there. So they obviously want to take advantage here tonight. So here we go. Referee takes away the bell. These two women look ready to go. The bell rings, and we are underway here in this one. They lock up here. Asuka probably going to get the better of the technical side of things, and so far she's doing just that. Asuka has a very good background in the striking game and submission game as well. Obviously, the Asuka lock is one of the most dangerous submissions in WWE. Ruby Riott obviously is no slouch herself, but Asuka's virtually unmatched in the WWE, and she is putting in the work right now on the ground, really showing why she's considered a great wrestler. And now just again taunting Ruby Riott, which I stated she does love to have fun, and that's a big part of it. Not only getting inside of her opponent's head, but making sure she's having a good time, whether winning or losing. And I'd say most of the time it is winning. Couple of knees to the back of Asuka's head, and Ruby Riott trying to fire herself up now. Riott is a much more serious wrestler, much more traditional in terms of style, just using effective moves to her advantage. And look at Asuka now, a tornado DDT. And now gonna continue the offense. Ruby Riott back onto the ropes now. And now look at this. Riott, uh-oh. Oh my god. Look at this. A guillotine here from Asuka. Onto Ruby Riott. Riott's in trouble. Asuka trying to choke out Ruby Riott, but Riott able to do, a spine buster out of the guillotine. And that breaks it free. And now look at the arm drag. Oh. Hyperextending the arm now, and now, reversal from Riott. And now look at this. Oh, wait, Asuka able to flip out of the back suplex, caught on the ropes, but now a German suplex from Asuka. Great sequence of offense, and Asuka again taunting towards Ruby Riott. Asuka going after the leg now, and a couple kicks to the leg. Riott collapsed down to a knee there, and now back onto the ropes. These strikes from Asuka, although they don't look too damaging, are certainly effective at limiting the body's usage. And those leg kicks are something that Asuka does extremely well. And now what is Asuka gonna do? Look at this, maybe a suplex here. That's exactly what she'll do. Wow, great velocity on that suplex. And Riott bounces off the mat. And now Ruby Riott with the reversal on a right hand of her own. Now gonna push away. Ruby Riott is Asuka. Back and forth between these two. And Ruby Riott now calling Asuka on. Kick to the gut. And Asuka turned her back for one moment and Ruby Riott took advantage. But again, Asuka able to see the offense coming, but there's a big right hand from Riott. Big kick to the side of the head from Ruby Riott. And now look at this. Wait a minute. Half Boston Crab put in place by Ruby Riott. Riott's able to fight out of it. Now Asuka seems to be in control of this one. A couple kicks now. Multiple kicks. Oh my gosh. Bunch of kicks all over the body of Ruby Riott from Asuka, and that cannot feel good, especially this early in a match. And Asuka now across the ring. Big knee to the back, and Asuka going up top. You don't see her up top too often, but she can certainly fly. Big elbow drop from the top rope by the Empress of Tomorrow. And now Riott sent to the apron. And Asuka, tried to hit her off the apron. Riott with the reversal and a punch right back. And now, look at this, Ruby Riott gonna go right back into the ring. And looks like a face to the knee. And a cover quickly by Ruby Riott, but a kick out by Asuka at 1. So not quite enough to get the job done here this early in this one. But if Ruby Riott wants to get the job done here, she's going to need to go for that Riott kick that she does so well. And if she hits that, I'd say there's a pretty good chance of her getting the win. But, one big kick from Riott, and now there's a second, and she's not done yet. A third kick to the face by Ruby Riott. Asuka is not in a good spot right now, and Ruby Riott is feeling it. Wait a minute, Asuka able to slip behind the back. Able to adjust the weight, and now look at this. A suplex here from Asuka. And just like that, Asuka's right back to the taunting. Wait a minute, look at this. Exchanging chops, and wait a minute, there's the Riott kick. Out of nowhere. The cover by Ruby Riott. What a kick out by Asuka. She got the Riott kick out of nowhere, which was exactly what she needed to do. But it just wasn't enough to finish the match. And Asuka now, she's trying to finish the match, now calling Ruby Riott. And now Riott, wait a minute, big headbutt to Asuka. These two women are not scared of fighting it out for the belt. And now arm drag by Asuka. Oh my goodness. Bit of a mismove there, but it did the job for Asuka. And now Ruby Riott sent all the way across the ring, and another arm drag from Asuka. We've seen that a couple times in this match. And now look at this, Asuka with the strikes. We saw this earlier in the match as well. Multiple kicks. Just weakening the body and again trying to choke out Ruby Riott, although the grip she has might not be very good. Riott is able to fight out of it. Didn't look like she had it locked on too well. And again, a reversal from Riott, but back and forth between these two. Neither woman has been able to find an extended period of offense, but look at this. The hip attack from Asuka. We've seen that so many times. It's so effective. And it gets her one step closer now to being able to retain her Raw Women's title. And now look at this. The Asuka lock is locked in. Ruby Riott gasping for air, trying to stay alive, but it is over. The tap out from Ruby Riott, and Asuka is able to retain her title in what was actually a highly contested match. I think the ruthless and gritty attitude from Ruby Riott really paid off in that one, but it just wasn't quite enough to finish the job. Asuka with the hip attack and the Asuka lock in the end was able to get the job done and retain her title once more. And the reign of the Empress continues. We will see who will be able to stop her, and right now, it's not looking like there are very many likely challengers. Obviously, Ruby Riott did put up a very good fight. She could get another opportunity sometime in the future, especially if Shane McMahon was impressed. But Asuka was nonetheless able to get the job done. And she's going to go home with that Raw Women's title around her waist. There's the title. The referee hands it over. And Asuka will celebrate her win as we head into the rest of the show. As usual, management is neglecting me. So now, I'm taking things into my own hands. With Cassius Ohno suspended and a weak champion, I'm going after the Intercontinental Championship. So watch out. The show-off is coming for you, Mark. So it sounds like Dolph Ziggler is going to be targeting the Intercontinental Champion, Mark Andrews, who he just called, quote, a weak champion. Not the choice of words I would use after his big win over Cassius Ohno, but obviously you heard Dolph Ziggler and Shane McMahon say that Cassius Ohno is suspended for a month after his actions 2 weeks ago of spearing Mark Andrews into a breaker box. Luckily, no severe injuries were sustained by Andrews, just a few cuts and just a bit of a shock there for him. But obviously, Mark Andrews doesn't have a challenger now, and Dolph Ziggler is making the claim to be that next challenger. So that will be interesting, but as we move on, this is Dana Brooke, the challenger for the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight. She will be facing the champion, an arrogant champion as that. Sasha Banks really had a horrible attitude towards Kairi Sane in their title match at Money in the Bank. And now, Dana Brooke got the upset win, and now has a claim to fight for the title. And throughout this rivalry, Sasha Banks has called Dana Brooke a joke and a loser, and someone who has no chance against her, but we've seen crazier things happen. Obviously, an upset could be in the making tonight. But out comes the champion, Sasha Banks, in some orange gear tonight. The boss is here. the blueprint, the boss, whatever you want to call her. She is the pinnacle of the SmackDown Women's Division right now. And she obviously thinks herself as one of the best women wrestlers of all time. And so far in Universe Mode, it's hard to dispute that. No one's come too close to beating her. But tonight, I mean, obviously with an upset like this, that could be a huge blow to the reputation of Sasha Banks. And obviously we'd have a new SmackDown Women's Champion as well. That would definitely shake up the landscape of SmackDown. There's the title that they're going to fight for. And remember, this isn't even the last match tonight. We still got an open challenge in the main event. There's a challenger, Dana Brooke, obviously there. She'll probably have the fans on her side tonight. And there's Sasha Banks, the champion. And not a very popular champion at that. But there is the title. The referee shows it to both competitors, shows it to the crowd. And we will be underway in just a moment. Here we go. And already Sasha Banks taking down Dana Brooke. Now into the corner. Dana Brooke going to go for a tornado DDT off the second turnbuckle. And now Dana Brooke taunting as well. She knows how to get in her opponent's head. A couple of chops from Sasha Banks now. And back and forth, these two are trash-talking early in this one. But, oh, Sasha Banks sends Dana Brooke to the outside. She's able to hold on. And now look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this, a neck breaker. Oh, from a second rope. Big impact on the mat. It's enough to give someone a concussion there. And now look at this, a Russian leg sweep from Sasha Banks. And now, oh, big left hand there from Sasha Banks. Dana Brooke falls down in a heap. And now Sasha Banks, oh, slams Dana Brooke down. And says, all done. There's a lot more work to do, actually, as she's sent across the ring. And now look at this. Oh my gosh, continuous right hands from Sasha Banks. She's getting some very good offense in early, and Dana Brooke has had virtually no answer up to this point. Banks now just sitting in the corner. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe she drew Dana Brooke in. Has her by the head, and now twisting her down to the mat. Got the arm now. Trying to bend it at the shoulder. Banks now, oh, just tearing at the arm of Dana Brooke, but Brooke trying to fight out with some elbows as well. And Brooke now, ooh, punch to the gut, and now look at that, a hip toss from Dana Brooke. Banks goes down to the mat, and now Dana Brooke, again, maybe spending a little too much time taunting. She's got some very impressive athleticism, but she's done a lot of taunting so far in this one. Oh, missed the chop there. That time she didn't miss it. And now a kick to the back of Sasha Banks. And now imitating Sasha Banks. And now, ooh, chop. Excuse me, chops from Sasha Banks. And another one, echoing throughout the arena. The chest of Dana Brooke must be on fire right now. And now, oh, look at this. Sasha Banks doing a tornado DDT as well. These two really have been trying to one-up each other so far in this match. And surprisingly, Dana Brooke's held in there pretty well. But the maneuvering of the body is something that Sasha Banks does very well. And that cannot feel good. Oh, Russian leg sweep by Sasha Banks. Banks now, look at this. Sends Dana Brooke into the corner. And now, uh-oh. Oh, kick to the leg, and now look at Sasha Banks. Oh, pulling Dana Brooke across the ring. The athleticism there from Sasha Banks was incredible. And then a dropkick to the back as well. Sasha Banks is on fire right now. Continuing to fire away on Dana Brooke. And now, look at this. Sasha Banks put up on the top rope. And now, oh, a twisting neck breaker. Dana Brooke is not in a good spot right now. Sasha Banks is in control and letting everyone know about it as well. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The Banks statement. Sasha Banks has it locked in. Dana Brooke trying to fight out. And Dana Brooke, wait a minute. Sasha Banks just let it go. And then, oh, come on. She wanted to let it go. She wanted to keep the match going. Unbelievable. And now an enziguri to the back of Dana Brooke's head. Unreal. And now slamming her face first. And here's the disrespect factor that Sasha Banks is known for. She had the match won with the Banks statement and let it go just to rub it in a little more on Dana Brooke, and again going after that arm. Oh, God. And now, here it is, the bankrupt neckbreaker. Signature move of Sasha Banks, and now gonna go for it again, it looks like. The backstabber right into the Banks statement a second time. No rope break called. Dana Brooke gonna have to tap out here. And just like that, Sasha Banks retains. A blatant show of disrespect earlier in the match by Sasha Banks. But Dana Brooke, as Sasha Banks predicted, just wasn't quite good enough to get the job done. Sasha Banks, although she struggled a little bit early in this one, took control later in the match and was able to get the win off of the Banks statement. And Sasha Banks is still the SmackDown Women's Champion. A big win for Sasha Banks there. To be fair, she was right about what she said. Dana Brooke wasn't ready for that main event spotlight, and Sasha Banks retains her title. But up next, we have quite the main event. It's an open challenge from Samoa Joe. Buckle up. That's up next. So the question we've been asking all week, who's the opponent for Samoa Joe? He'll be coming out first. Who could it be? He said he wanted someone new and exciting. What? No way! Could it be? It's the Rated R Superstar! Gone for 9+ years, Edge, after suffering a devastating neck injury, is finally back! Oh my goodness! We had no idea who the opponent for Samoa Joe would be, and this is probably the last man we were expecting. Samoa Joe is going to have quite the handful tonight. Edge, a former world champion, looking to be in the best shape of his life in making his return here tonight. What a moment. But Samoa Joe has made a career of crushing dreams. And don't expect that to stop here tonight. Unbelievable, Edge has made his return. But the Samoan Destroyer, the WWE Champion, Samoa Joe, is going to be quite the mountain to climb here for Edge tonight. This is a dream match that many people thought they would never be able to see. Samoa Joe, one of the most dominant people so far in Universe Mode, here tonight facing the returning Edge, the Rated R superstar. Finally coming back here tonight to a huge reception. But once again, nothing's guaranteed when you're facing Samoa Joe. There's Edge, the crowd, definitely on his side here tonight, making an improbable return to the ring. But obviously staring across the ring right at him, Samoa Joe. Something you never want to see in your return match, especially when you're returning from an injury as bad as Edge's. Samoa Joe's not afraid to do anything to retain his title or to win a match. My goodness, what an incredible moment. I'm still not over the fact that Edge has finally returned to the ring here tonight. Edge versus Joe. Joe just staring a hole in Edge. And here we go. Samoa Joe telling him, oh my god! Spear! Spear from Edge already! Edge firing on all cylinders right out the gate. Hitting a big spear on Samoa Joe. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Just wrenching at the leg. Immediately, a spear to Samoa Joe. And Joe is already struggling here. Edge is taking in all the crowd reaction here, but Samoa Joe, obviously, as I said, not going to go down without a fight, and screaming in the face of Edge. These two guys have both accomplished so much in the business. They're both not going to go down without a fight. And now look at this, Edge now. Oh, this is what we know him. Know him best as the ultimate opportunist, using his environment to his advantage. Samoa Joe now off of the second rope, but right into Edge's grasp. And now Edge gonna slow things down, try to slow down the pace and work on the body of Samoa Joe a little bit. Not something that Edge is known to do all that much, but when he does do it, he does it well. And it gives him a big advantage later in matches, but Samoa Joe able to fight out of it. A couple elbows to the gut. And now, oh my god, what a slap. And Samoa Joe again just screaming in the face of Edge. Oh my god. Back and forth between these two now. Edge screaming right back. Both these men want it so bad. And look at Samoa Joe now. Oh, dropping Edge on the top rope. And now Samoa Joe dropping Edge on his neck. As I said earlier, Samoa Joe is not afraid to injure his opponents in order to get the job done. And that is something that Edge really needs to watch out for here tonight. And now Samoa Joe just gonna toss Edge overhead. So effortlessly. And again, just working on the body, Samoa Joe. Oh, big senton as well. Samoa Joe does that so well. We're talking about a technical advantage. Samoa Joe has to take it there. But the in-ring smarts of Edge has led him the right direction all throughout his career. And again, the disrespectful slap from Joe. Now a couple jabs, but Edge with the reversal. And now, oh, what a chop. Oh, again, echoing throughout the arena. Across the chest of Samoa Joe. And now, oh, an elbow to the forehead of Samoa Joe as well. And Edge is really looking impressive early in this one. Trying to get the crowd on his side here. That's what he needs in this one. Oh, big knee to the face of Samoa Joe. Oh, I think he was looking for it again, but Joe taking out the legs. Smart reversal there. Now Joe all the way across the ring. Senton onto the chest and midsection of Edge. And that cannot feel good. And again, working on the neck area. The neck that was broken 9 years ago. The neck that prevented him from ever doing what he loved again. And now Samoa Joe trying to make it injured again. And now look at this. Oh my god, again a slap. And Samoa Joe. What is Joe gonna do? Going high risk to the outside. The suicide dive from Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe diving to the outside. Taking out Edge in the process, and now a big boot from Samoa Joe. As soon as Samoa Joe gets his momentum rolling, he's like a freight train, almost impossible to stop. And now look at Samoa Joe again, a senton off the apron. Samoa Joe is pulling out all of the stops here tonight. And Edge is going to need to do something soon, or else Joe's going to take full advantage here in this one. And now Samoa Joe back into the ring. Look at this now. Maybe going for a suplex. That's exactly what he does. And Joe just screaming at the downed Edge, giving the locker room a warning. Now Edge sent into the opposite corner. Unbelievable that we've seen his return tonight, but so far, it's gone unaccording to plan. Samoa Joe has looked amazing so far in this match. And now dropping Edge right on the neck again. Oh my gosh. Turning Edge around, and oh, that cannot be good. Edge just flops down to the mat, landing on the neck again. Referee might need to check in. He has not moved. Samoa Joe is doing some very purposeful offense here. And oh, he went for the Samoan drop it. Oh, reverse DDT from Edge. And now getting ready, calling Samoa Joe to his feet. Oh, look at this. Thought he was going to go for the spear, but instead of a big DDT down to the mat. And now, oh, look at Edge. Gonna use some of Samoa Joe's tactics here. Wearing Joe down a little bit as well. Joe now to the outside. Edge gonna follow him out there. And now look at this. Oh, he missed the clothesline. It doesn't matter though. He's gonna continue just pummeling Samoa Joe with strikes. Oh, and a big DDT. Head bouncing off the concrete on the outside. And now sent into the barricade. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is Edge going to go for? Oh, my God. A spear through the barricade. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." It indeed is. Unbelievable. Edge sending Samoa Joe through the barricade. Now they're fighting into the crowd area. Oh my goodness, exchanging strikes. Sending Samoa Joe out of the crowd area as well. And now, oh my gosh. Edge goes back into the ring. Count of 7, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe gonna take the count out. Edge isn't gonna allow him to. Gonna refresh the count here, but Samoa Joe, that might have been what he was waiting for. Samoa Joe isn't one to take the easy way out. He wants to fight. And that's what he's gonna do here. Samoa Joe. Now look at this, just deadlifting the body weight of Edge and slamming him down with a power bomb. My goodness, Samoa Joe has looked dominant. But still, the effects of that spear through the barricade and that early spear in the match as well. Edge is really not looking that bad in this match. And now, wait a minute. As I say that, the referee going to take an opportunity to check on Edge. Maybe making sure the neck is still okay. He's taken a beating in this match so far. And now look at this. Edge. Again, as I say that, dropping him on his neck once again. Oh, but the referee calls a rope break on the cover. Samoa Joe maybe could have even gotten the job done there. With the neck of Edge being in such bad shape at this point, now just stomping on it. Unbelievable. Bad show of sportsmanship from Samoa Joe, and again, just kicking the back of the neck and head. Joe, when he has a target, he can really do some damage. And that's what he has right now again. But oh, Edge is never going to stop fighting back. He didn't stop fighting for those 9 years, and now he's not going to stop fighting. Big DDT. Edge trying to will the crowd on. Oh my gosh, what a right hand. And just calling Samoa Joe to his feet. Edge has gone crazy. Doing everything he can to get back to the top of the mountain. And now busting open Samoa Joe with that elbow. Look at this. Now, oh, planting him on the knee. All the air from Samoa Joe just flowing out of the body. Big knee from Edge. Samoa Joe sent into the corner, and now look at this. Edge gonna go for the tornado DDT onto Samoa Joe. Everything that these two men do is deliberate, and now Edge delivering some stomps of his own. Edge picks up Samoa Joe, and now glitch on the camera there, sending him over the top rope, and now, oh, a spear to the outside from Samoa Joe. And the referee starts his count over. Oh, Joe sends Edge off of the apron. And now throws him into the barricade. And now look at Samoa Joe. What is he going to look for? Oh my God, not again! Edge did it. Now Samoa Joe did it. Spearing each other through the barricade like there's no tomorrow. Count of 7. Joe might just take the count out. Oh no, he's not done. Spearing him through the barricade. And now look at this. Getting the ringside steps. What is he going to use that for? No weapons are allowed in this match. Samoa Joe and Edge just staring a hole through each other. Samoa Joe now takes hold. And now, oh my gosh, locking in a submission on the outside. A submission on the outside. Joe just going to let it go. He knows he can't win that way anyway. Count of 7. Oh my gosh, Edge just trips on the ring steps, takes a nasty spill on the outside. And now look at this, a Samoan drop onto the concrete, just missed the steel steps as well. And now look at this. Oh, come on. Enough damage has been done. Edge has fought through so much in this match. And now look at Edge. Oh, wait a minute. Edge taking down Samoa Joe. Calling him to his feet. Count of 6. Edge needs to refresh the count. Count of 8. Edge sends him back in the ring. I think he wants to get the win here. Calling Samoa Joe to his feet. Spear. No! Samoa Joe turned it into a DDT. Edge went for the spear. That would have ended the match. Samoa Joe turned it into a DDT, and now Edge sent into the corner. But look at, oh my god, again landing on the neck. Oh my god. Again a cover. Oh, but a kick out. Right at 2. The German suplex is not enough to get the job done, and Edge smartly rolls out of the ring. Edge just recovered for a sec, but now, oh, wait a minute, he walked right into it. Oh, Uranagi. Uranagi by Samoa Joe, and then Edge sent to the outside again. Joe has done so much damage on the outside already. Oh, off the corner of the table. Count of 2. Now, what is this? Samoa Joe. Oh my god. Not again. Where did Johnny Gargano go through the table? Now a Uranagi. Edge goes through the announce table. At this point, we're worried about the welfare of Edge. In his return match, he's gotten absolutely destroyed. Count of 6. Thrown off of the apron. Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe saying, you can't come back in here. Edge does. How is Edge on his feet after getting speared through the barricade? Uranagi through the announce table. Everything that Edge has gone through, and he's still fighting here in this one. Repeated knees to Samoa Joe now. And again gonna go for the spear, but again a DDT from Samoa Joe, and this time I think Edge is bleeding. Edge is bleeding from the face. And now, oh, another slap. Unbelievable. Edge just can't find the spear late in this match. 2 spears were reversed. And now look at this. Oh my gosh, Samoa Joe just working on the open wound on the forehead. Edge is bleeding bad. Knee across the chest and neck. Again, Edge is bleeding like there's no tomorrow. Samoa Joe's also got blood streaming from his face. And now, oh, wait a minute, reversal. Reversal by Edge. Edge with a crimson mask. Trying to fight back. Oh my god. Sending Samoa Joe down to the mat. And Edge continuing to try to fight back. Even with a bloodied face. Oh my gosh, again, just dropped on the top rope. Samoa Joe Blood all over the chest now as well. Both men are bleeding. Both men are fighting their hearts out. And now, wait a minute. Oh my gosh. The Coquina clutch from Samoa Joe. Edge trying to hold on. Giving it everything he has. Trying to fight any longer. Trying to stay alive. But he has to tap out. What a match! Samoa Joe was so close to losing his title so many times. Edge went for 4 spears, one of them through a barricade, 2 of them couldn't connect. And Edge had to go through to hell and back in this match. Speared through the barricade. Got a suicide dive from Samoa Joe, went through the announce table. And then obviously, all that punishment to the neck as well. Right here was that Uranagi that changed the match. And Samoa Joe, as usual, gloating about his win. And there's the blood just streaming down the face. A gutsy performance from both men, but Samoa Joe gets the win. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. We'll see you on Raw.